Sailor, thank you. Illinois could also change the acceptance rules at homeless shelters. Under the proposed HOME Act, a homeless shelter receiving government funding could no longer turn someone away based on sobriety alone. Matt Burgess from Home Sweet Home Ministries in Bloomington sees a few challenges, though. For example, he suggests accepting someone abusing opiates could make things harder for others trying to beat addiction, and often being under the influence doesn't play well with a group shelter environment.
For us, what it is, it's less about are they clean and sober. People that we've had to ask to leave the shelter, it's been because of disruptive behaviors and unsafe behaviors typically that come along with substance use sometimes.
However, he adds that doesn't mean it's impossible. He says it's part of why they're building their tiny home village right now so they can serve people with struggles that might require more space. Now, if passed, he believes that Home Sweet Home would have to have important conversations among leadership.